Welcome back to another episode of Your Bookshelf Besties. My name's Ashley,
And I'm Brandy.
and today we're going to be reading some one-star reviews of some pretty popular books. Some we rated 5 stars, some are just really popular, and I think we've read most of them.
I think we've read most of them. I
Yeah.
don't think I've read maybe like two of the ones
Yeah.
that we've done. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're pretty bad, pretty
Yeah.
entertaining. So we're really excited and
Yeah,
looking forward to see what these people have to say.
about some of these like really popular books, right?
Yeah.
Controversial.
Okay, so the first one we're doing, this one's gonna hurt your heart, is Flock,
Oh gosh.
the Raven Hood series
I love
by
Flock.
Kate Stewart.
I love Flock.
Okay. Cecilia grew up sick. I grew up literate. This book made me wish I had skipped preschool and elementary school altogether. I have never hated something this much, and I will have to warn you, please don't read the rest of this book. Okay.
It's hilarious though.
I'm actually someone who did not like the Raven Hood series, so I feel like I'm only on finish book 2?
No.
No, I'm
No.
still in
No.
like the middle of book 2. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see if I ever get around to that.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't think it's for me. I feel like I didn't.
It's okay
I don't
though.
recall. Yeah.
It's okay though.
I was told this was a Robin Hood retelling, and I was very excited. This book is a Robin Hood retelling if the person who was retelling it told you the story from the house across the street from you, and you had to read their lips, and you've never had to read lips before and couldn't do it. Also, one of the dudes I was supposed to find attractive had frosted tips, and I can't.
Okay, I will say when she's talking about him having frosted tips, I was like, "Are we at the '90s?
I
Like,
know.
when is this
Yeah,
book
yeah.
set? Is it in the '90s?" That is hilarious.
That was really funny.
That is so funny.
If this was a comedy, I'd rate it 5 stars.
Stop.
Okay, that's all I had for Raven Hood.
All right,
You want to do?
I'll do one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with Court of Thorns and Roses, the first book.
Okay.
That was both horrible and incredible at the same time, and my thoughts are a whirlwind.
We can work with that.
I'm a second away from dousing myself in gasoline and lighting myself on fire just so I never have to look at this book again.
Dramatic.
A little dramatic, right? Buddy read with the poor devil I dragged into this. First of all, I want to offer her a public apology. I know you suffered as much as I did, but you were fantastic. Yeah, we both hated it. a court of dumb heroine and her horny love interests. If I could erase one book from the world, this would be it.
Oh my god.
I think that was it for that. Yeah, that was it for A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh my god, the fire one.
I know. So hilarious though.
Okay, next I just had a few for Fourth Wing.
Oh god.
Um,
It's gonna be like a stab in the heart.
these ones aren't terrible, but they're still pretty funny. Zayden wears skinny jeans. Wah wah wah.
I can't remember them like explicitly describing them as skinny jeans, but whatever.
0.5 stars. Half a star for the dragons. I like the dragons. Fair enough. I love the dragons. The dragons made this book.
There you go.
I just learned that Rebecca Yarros is Mormon, and now I know why it reads like a middle school kid who just learned about sex and got permission to use swear words. Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Oh my god.
I didn't know she was Mormon. I didn't feel like it read that weird.
I knew she was one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do know she's from Colorado Springs, though.
Yeah.
She lives here.
So my next one is Verity, which is very popular. We both liked it.
Yeah.
What effing bull. That was one. The unseasoned Walmart brand of Rebecca by Defindu.
Oh. I don't think those are similar at all.
Some people desperately need Jesus, and Colleen Hoover is one of them. This was stupid. I don't even know how to talk about this. Some of these, I took a lot from this one because it was freaking funny. I mean, if you like sex scenes drier than a biology textbook, sure, go off.
That one was really funny.
I just finished Verity and wish I I wish it were possible to open my skull and take my brain out and dip it in disinfectant. What the actual F? That was it. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
No. No.
Hilarious. I think it's just so funny the difference of like people's opinions in books.
Like how I really like that book, and like somebody would rather take it out of their brain.
Yeah.
I've thought of it, and it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Just my fridge making a
Okay.
noise.
All right, next I have Twisted Love.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is a
Twisted
popular
Love.
one.
I also rated this like 1 star though, so let's see what they say.
Plot twist, one of these is Brandy's review.
I know Alex is supposed to be a possessive alpha, and they spelt it like lowercase capital
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or whatever, but that man just scared me. And the emojis on this one are so funny. It says me to Alex, back off, white man, with the little ninja sword, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my
Me to
god.
Alex, back off.
Some people are so creative. I'm like, I don't even think I could come up with something this creative if I really hated a book this much. Like, just don't. Now you're making me yawn. Thanks.
Mom life. I literally did not sign up for a murder mystery. And why did he sing? Horrific. I forgot that he sang, but I do remember being so embarrassed when he started singing to her.
Isn't that funny? Because it's like it's a book, so you're not even hearing it, but it's so cringy and
I was
embarrassing.
like, oh no, we are not doing that right now. Oh, he done did it. Lost it when man started singing. Dead face.
Yep. Oh my god.
Those are hilarious.
That is hilarious. I think my next one is Cruel Prince. The Cruel Prince, which I've never read. So, but it says, am I really supposed to believe that a 17-year-old human girl is the smartest person in all of the fairy world?
Obviously. That's what the author said.
If you have a roommate like me, you don't need enemies because they will recommend you bad books and they will enjoy your suffering.
That one's funny.
I was like, okay, that's good. Okay, this was another one. Oh, this book is everything wrong with our world. What the F? I think that was, oh no, it was this one. Sorry. I low-key hate my friend for telling me to read this book. The next one. Should have stopped reading at the mention of his tail.
I like the tail.
That was it. There wasn't too many harsh ones on that one.
Let's see.
I forgot that this is the book where the guy has the tail. I don't know if I could do it or not. It's like a short tail.
It's very short tailed. I mean, some of them have like longer and fluffier tail, but their faces are completely human, like looking and just beautiful and gorgeous.
Okay.
I think some of them have hooves.
Oh my god.
I do think Carden has hooves, or his brother has hooves. Someone's got hooves.
Man,
I think a few of them have hooves.
I don't know if that book's for me.
Okay. Next, I'm doing the Shatter Me series.
Oh golly.
We'll see. This book is what I see in the corner of my room while having sleep paralysis.
What?
I don't know what that means, but obviously that's not good.
No, it's not good. It's not nice.
Some of these are really funny. A lot of people gave her crap for her writing style. So this is in quotations. I always wonder about raindrops. I wonder about how they're always falling down, tripping over their own feet, breaking their legs, and forgetting their parachutes as they tumble right out of the sky toward an uncertain end. It's like someone is emptying their pockets over the earth and doesn't seem to care where the contents fall. They hit the ground and they shatter when they fall to the floor. The people curse. The days, the drops dare to tap on their doors. I am a raindrop. And she basically, enough said.
But it was a good book.
I really wanted to like this book, but I didn't. But I didn't. It was dumb. There was something like a 12-year-old would. It was something that a 12-year-old would write. 5 million adjectives stuffed into one phrase. Not to mention, it was bland, generic, and actually annoying. There is. This is just like another 100 dystopian books out there, but at least Hunger Games and Divergent was interesting and had a decent plot.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't very nice at all.
And then I know many found this book to have a very unique writing style, but I can't help but think how terrible and awkwardly written it was. This doesn't even make sense. I catch the rose petals as they fall from my cheeks, as they float around the frame of my body, as they cover me in something that feels like the absence of courage. He says it with a small smile, the size of Jupiter. Every and then she said, I'm picturing this in my head and it's not pretty writing. Every organ in my body falls to the ground. There are 400 cotton balls stuck in my windpipe.
I don't remember any of
My
this.
mouth is sitting on my kneecaps.
Why do I not remember
My
any
jaw
of this?
is dangling from my shoelace. What? That is not real.
There's no way this is in this book.
My stomach drops onto my knees. That sounds believable.
Yeah.
I blush through my bones.
I think I remember that.
My spine is conducting enough electricity to power a city. Okay, some of those are really funny. I do remember that I almost didn't continue reading the Shatter Me series because the first book had such odd writing where I was like,
I didn't
this is
rate the
making
first
no
book
sense.
as high as I did the other books, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also don't think that she wrote like as floofy in the next ones.
Yeah.
I don't think so. This
I
one
think
was a
she
lot
got
more
older.
wordsy
Yeah. Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was what I had for Shatter Me.
I think my next one is The Housemaid. And I'm like very nervous. I've never read The Housemaid. The Housemaid. This is kind of harsh, not funny, but it says first the wife upstairs is Verity. Now the housemaid is the last Mrs. Parrish. Does she have any other original books of her own? It's kind of harsh, but you know,
If it's true,
yeah.
it's
The
true.
dumbest thing I have ever read. I am pissed off about the high rating. These ones are just kind of mean, though. I will
Yeah.
say, a thinly veiled ripoff of the last Mrs. Parrish. Oh wait. This wasn't it. So said okay. If you like reading teen lit with repetitive words like muscles, handsome, and dark eyes in just about every chapter, this book is for you.
Huh. Sounds just like
How
your
did
kind
this?
of book.
Yeah, just like my kind of book. Did this novel? How did this novel get such a high score? And then there was another one that I was like, what in the world? Did not like it at all. What the heck did I just read? The writing is lazy. Yeah, these ones are just mean. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this one. So bad, I don't know where to begin. You know, plagiarism is a crime. There was one that I must not have. Oh, it was this one. It says, it is like the worst teen lit. Enzo had muscles. Andy was handsome. Enzo was handsome. I've never read this book, so I don't know if that's what it says. I think that was my last. Was that my last one? Yeah, because I did very. Yeah,
Yeah, you did all yours?
Yeah,
okay.
that was my
I
fourth
think I
one.
have a couple then.
Yeah, that one wasn't as good. That was kind of mean. But I am curious if anybody watching that has read The Last Mrs. Parrish and The Housemaid, if they are like very similar. Because I just read The Wife Upstairs and Verity, and they are kind of identical. So
Plagiarism's a crime.
yeah, go with that. I'm still gonna read Frida's books because they're just freaking addicting. Anyways, go for it.
All right, my next one is Pucking Around.
Oh golly.
Yeah, these ones were pretty funny. She did not tell her boss her zodiac sign. She done did that.
She's very obsessed with her zodiac
I
sign in that
know.
book.
Let porn be porn. Crying face.
Oh my god.
If you want to spend 10 hours reading sex scenes from Pornhub, this book is for you.
That might have been my review. I'm just kidding.
No kidding. Sometimes I wish I didn't know how to read. Sorry to my eyes. Bitch, I need an exorcism after that. Okay, this book started off so normal and then it became a little sister wife situation. And I'm a little scared and I think I need to splash some holy water onto my face.
Kind of agree with some of these reviews though. Not my favorite book.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, I think that was all I had.
That was it?
Yep.
Oh my
That was
god.
the last one.
And I'm yawning again.
Yeah.
Because mom life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that was it for these ones, huh?
I know, that one was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like seeing how
I think it's funny
mean
just
and
to
funny
see.
people can be
Yes.
about it.
Because I am not that creative when I give a book 1 star, but I also think it's really fun just to see different perspectives
Yeah.
on novels that we liked,
Right.
or even ones that we didn't like to read other
Right.
people's. I just think it's fun. And I'm not like an avid review reader. Like I don't really read reviews of books generally. I know you do, and I don't. I just go off if the back sounds like I'll like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sometimes I just need to get a good picture of everything, you know?
Yeah.
So
It's so hard because everybody does have such different opinions, which is
Yeah.
we're supposed to, and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I find myself not reading reviews
Right.
because there are some books which I really, really, really liked that have horrible reviews. But I thought they were great.
Yeah.
But there's also books that have like really, really great reviews, and I'm like, this was not a good book.
I like reading reviews and like being able there's some things that like I just can't put my finger on what my issue was. And then I read the review and I'm like, that's it. That's what the problem was. You know, so
But do you read it after you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't ever
yeah.
read any reviews before I read the book.
Yeah, I don't either. No.
But
I know you look at star ratings though.
Oh, I'm an avid star rating.
Like
ratings.
I know when we pick out books to read, you'll like look on Goodreads and see like how many.
I feel like
average.
For me, the stars correlate pretty well. Like for for fantasy books, and for most thrillers, and for most of like the horror books I read, they correlate pretty well.
Okay.
It's only like the dark romance and like rom-com ones that don't work very well for me because I must be against the grain for those kinds of books.
Yeah.
So I don't really trust those ones for me at least, and maybe they're really accurate for somebody else. But I guess I'm a pretty average person for fantasy and all that other stuff. I go well with what the ratings are, so it works for me. I feel like they're pretty accurate for me in my Goodreads at least. So I don't ever read anything that's rated below like a 3.4 star, unless there's only like 100 ratings.
Like it's a new book,
what I mean? Like
something.
it's new release. Not many people have read it. I take into account how many ratings are given.
I definitely don't really check ratings like the average stars. I just will go off if I see a good book rec on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't care. But you know, like it can go both ways with that aspect of it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll see a rec on TikTok and I open Goodreads, and if it's bad, I'm like, nope, not to the TBR.
I don't. I just add to TBR.
Yeah.
Because my opinions are usually very different from everybody else's. So.
That's true. Well, I think I'm just trying to be a little pickier because my TBR just keeps growing and growing,
my gosh,
and I need it's getting to be a lot, so I need it in more palatable pieces.
Yes.
Yes.
Same.
So I'm trying to not have a 500 TBR list right now, which I'm pretty sure I'm at like 350 anyway. So realistically, what's another 150?
I feel like every time I like read one book off my TBR, I add 5 more.
That is so true. That is so true. I cannot ever keep up. I will on purpose, like if it's a TikTok rec and I know it's gonna be one, I'm like, not gonna do this today, not today.
See, I have such a bad habit of just like I'll be on TikTok and I'll see a good rec and I'm just like screenshot.
Yeah. I do that
I
too.
probably have 100 in my photos that I forget about because I screenshot them.
And I'm like, this is for when I do remember to go look at all the books that I screenshotted to record onto Goodreads.
Yes, exactly.
I do the same thing.
That's exactly what I do. But if you I am curious to hear maybe books that you think are 5 stars that have some pretty hilarious 1 star reviews because there was some pretty funny ones in there.
Yeah, they're so entertaining. Again, just
Yeah.
being able to see the diversity and what people like and
Yeah.
what people
What they
hate.
don't like. Yeah.
Hate with the passion, would rather have themselves lit on fire and their eyes plucked from their head.
Right. A little dramatic, but no. So let us know books that you really love that have some really hilarious hate. But yeah, just comment that below and we'll check them out.
Yeah, again, thank you for hanging out with us.